So what is your name?
My name is Herta. I'm 72 years of age. I came to this country in 1950. I love Detroit. I think it's a wonderful city. I love the atmosphere of Detroit. I like the people. I I love
You came because of the war, right?
yes.
Yeah.
My parents fled Lithuania, and so we wound up in Germany. And Germany was split up in four different areas. We wound up in the American zone, so that's why we came to America. The people that wound up in the British zone wound up in Canada or Australia, and others wound up in like France, and I'm trying to think of the other country.
That's crazy.
Yeah.
Do you think your life would be different if you still lived in Lithuania? Like, do you think your life would be totally
Well,
different?
I wasn't in Lithuania. I was born
Oh,
in
yeah,
Germany.
Germany,
Yeah, I was
but-
born in Germany during the war in 1943, and you had to have a sponsor in order to come here. So my mother had a friend, and the friend had a sponsor that got her over here into the United States. And when she left, my mom asked her. She said, "When you get there, would you ask him if he could sponsor us?" And the sponsor would pay for your fare to come here, and then you would have to repay them,
Yeah.
and guarantee you a job, and so that you wouldn't be a burden.
Yeah.
Because in those days there was no welfare. I mean, you didn't come here and right away get on welfare, or you didn't have health insurance. You didn't have nothing. So that's why the Lithuanian community sponsored us, and we lived in a shelter for a while until we relocated.
this
Yeah,
house.
right. Until we found a house or whatever, and then we went. Well, first we moved into a what do you call
Apartment?
it? Apartment, yeah. And we lived there for a while. And then my mom found out about this house, and so she wanted a house of her own. So once they got the job, they saved up all their money, and they moved into this house. And she used to have boarders. Here's guys living here, and they would help pay for, and. It was really nice. I love used to be all kinds of shops and resale stores and everything else. Oh, we just had, and then Mexican music playing. It was just really nice. I love the fact that you see people walking around, because in the suburbs you never see anyone.
Yeah.
I mean, you do once in a while, but it's not like out here. People walking down the street
And riding
everything. Yeah, they're
bikes
riding bikes,
and-
and now it's even better because of the fact that the college. Wayne State University, the kids from Wayne State University, I go to Honeybees. It's a Mexican grocery
Market?
store.
Yeah.
And they're always coming there with their bikes and whatever. So we see a lot of bikes, and we have now bike trail on our streets. They
The bike
partitioned it,
lanes.
the lanes, so that we could ride the bike. People will not, the guys will not be yelling at me, "Get out of the street" anymore.
And then could you walk across the bridge back then, right?
Yes. One of the girls. Well, when we were in grade school, our big thing was at the end of the school year, we would walk across the Ambassador Bridge. Quite a few of us from the class, and one of the girls lived right across the street from the bridge, and so her parents could sit on the porch and watch us walking, and we walked across the bridge. We'd go all the way down, walk all the way down to Windsor downtown. We'd walk around there looking at the shops and everything else, just checking it out. And then we'd get maybe an ice cream or something and walk all the way back and across the bridge. You can't do that now, and that's a shame. And my dad and I, we would go across to Canada to the market over there because he liked fish, and they had like a fish market there, and it was really nice. And my uncles one lives in Toronto, another one lives in St. Catharines, and another one lives in Port Colborne, which is when we'd go visit him, we'd always stop at Niagara Falls,
Oh, yeah.
and I enjoyed that, yeah. But because they were in the British zone in Germany, and so they wound up in Canada,
So I know you used to work for the schools. Did you like working for the schools here?
Yeah, it was okay. The kids were okay. Yeah, I enjoyed it. It was good.
But you're glad it's done
Yeah,
with now.
yes, I am.
So what's your favorite part about Detroit?
The favorite part, the atmosphere. Like I said, I like people walking around. I like, there's been some crime and things like that, but you have that everywhere, and it's not Detroit that's the cause of it. It's the people in it,
Yeah.
that are causing all the problems. But I don't know, there's just something about Detroit. Another thing which is good for me, because, you know, as you get older, transportation is a problem. And we have buses. The area that I'm in, I can take the Werner bus, I can take the Joy Road bus, I can take the Michigan bus, the 4th Street bus, you know, get me all over wherever I need to go. And downtown, I was getting to be really nice. I rode my bike down there, and you see all the shops and everything, you know, that are.
Yeah, that are still open.
Yes.
So is that like another reason how Detroit has changed?
I hope that Detroit gets even better than it is today. It's getting much better. A lot of companies, a lot of businesses are moving in. We're getting a lot. It's just getting to be a really fantastic place, and I don't. I hope I can stay here for a very long time. I don't want to move anywhere else.